So the way this is going to work, Randy and Randolph are going to be playing against each other, and they can do any move they want. Queen H8. Wow, Randy's already capturing Randolph's rook. What a start for Randy. As you can see, all moves are on the table, illegal moves, legal moves, and whoever gets checkmate or captures the opponent's king first will be the winner. If they are ever put in check, I will give them one extra move to get out of check, and if they don't, then they lose. So that's how this is going to work. Let's see Randolph's first move. Let's see how he retaliates to this strong opening from Randy. Queen G3. Okay, Randolph liked what Randy did with the queen, and he's trying to emulate it on his own, but unfortunately for him, he came up a little bit short. So now his queen can be captured. If Randy, you know, knows the rules of chess, which I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So all Randys are queens. It's true. Did I see your suggestion in suggestions? Which one was that? I have seen all of them at a certain point, but I don't remember all of them. Okay, Randy's turn. Queen H6. They are just only moving their queens. I don't know if they have other pieces, but you know, that's fine. As long as they don't get in checkmate, they're good. Randolph goes knight to e6. So for the knights, we're just going to do whatever one is closer. And it looks like it's this one over here. Knight to e6. Good defensive move by Randolph.
You're lousy.
Who's calling who lousy? The trash talk has begun.
You're lousy.
Randy's smart in his own way. Jorts first all of his random bots in chess. Do you think I could beat Randy in chess? He couldn't even beat Martin the last time, so I'm pretty sure I could beat Randy. I could try that later as well. All right, Randy's turn again, I think. I gotta keep track of whose turn it is. Rook e4. Okay, so Randy is jumping his rook out into the action, straight into the middle of the board, lining it up with the king, but, you know, some pieces in the way, so it's not quite a check. Randy would instantly e8 jorts. That'd be the one game Randy actually just teleported onto the king. You're so right. Hello, dude, I almost called you Justle My Koopa again, but I didn't call you Justle My Koopa. Just Let Me Koopa, what's up, dude? Pawn to f7 for Randolph. Pawn to f7. Okay, he already has a pawn on f7. That's a, you know, not what I would have done in that situation, but hey, at least he didn't lose a piece. So Randolph has essentially skipped his turn. Back to Randy. Knight to b8. Oh, okay. So Randy is going for the classic donkey on donkey violence move. He is just capturing Randolph's knight from the starting position. That is a smart move. Randy is dominating right now. He is a rook and a knight up for nothing. We're all the Randy believers in the chat. It's looking pretty good for him so far. The real question is, can Randy beat Brandom, the smart cousin? We will see Brandom next. We will get Randrew versus Brandom in the next matchup. Okay, how does... Randolph is losing his pieces. How does he respond to this? Queen to a2. Queen to a2.
Hi,
Oh,
Jorts.
okay.
I'm watching while wrapping presents for my mom's birthday tomorrow. Love watching your streams, smiles.
Thank you, AJ, and happy birthday, AJ's mom. Can we get some happy birthdays for AJ's mom? Thank you so much. All right, Randolph has captured a pawn on A2. He has only moved his queen and his knight so far, and we are like 6 moves into the game. Let's see if Randy is intimidated by that queen creeping in. Bishop H4. Bishop, oh, for a second I thought he captured his queen, but he is actually taking the bishop below the queen. Wait, this is Randy's turn. Bishop H4. I almost gave Randolph an extra turn. George, please help me. I sent a harmless picture of my bedroom setup, and now Nate and Lemon are arguing about who gets to steal my stuff. Just, you know, let it play out. See what happens. If they steal your stuff, you know, at least you know who has it. It's in good hands. She's gonna be 50. I'll let her know y'all wished her a happy birthday. Oh, that's a good year. 50. I remember when I turned 50. Good times. 50 years young. Okay. Whose turn is it? It's Randolph's turn. Pawn to C8. Pawn to C8. Oh, okay. Randolph is... He's going for the classic Randy strategy of moving his pawn backwards to capture his own piece. It's not looking good for the Randolph believers. It's not a great start, I must admit. Not a great start for Randolph. George, do you remember when I turned 67? No, I don't. Sorry. Okay. Let's see if Randy can keep pushing his advantage here. Rook to E6. Rook to E6 actually captures Randolph's knight. This is just domination from Randy. He's just closing in on this king right now. This is just completely one-sided. You want to play Randy? Well, we're going to do this little Randy family tournament first, and then I have an idea for you guys to play against the winner of the tournament at the end. So stay tuned. You guys will get your opportunity. I think it'll be fun. It's going to be chaotic, but I think it'll be fun. Okay. Randolph's turn. It won't be a 1v1 situation, though. Rook to B6. Okay, rook to b6. Interesting. He's teleporting his rook out here. Trying to line it up with the other rook and the queen. Don't think that's going to work out the way he hopes. Bets on Brandom or Randrew. That's going to be the next game, so you guys will literally get to bet on that soon. What's our collective IQ? What's the chat's collective IQ? That's a good question. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Randy goes bishop to C2. Bishop to C2? Okay. Randy has captured his first pawn. He is just toying with Randolph at this point. He is so far ahead. He's 12 points ahead. Deciding he doesn't even need his pawns anymore. Our collective IQ is lower than Randy's ELO. That's pretty low. Guys, I think you need to go back to school a little bit. Pawn to C6. Okay, so Randolph has decided that this pawn has done its job, and he's actually going to start moving it forward. That's a good move. I mean, he did capture his own bishop last time, but, you know, at least he's heading the right direction now. You know what they say, the second best time to start planting a tree is now. Pretty sure that's the saying. Randolph has definitely heard of that saying. Okay, Randy's turn. Bishop b6. I feel like he just did that. Never mind, he did not. Bishop b6. Bishop b6 captures the rook. Oh my goodness, Randy is crazy. He is just capturing everything. Jorts, are you rich? If I was rich, I would be streaming every single day. I would have no day job. I would just be playing chess with my random bots with you guys. The more you put us together, the lower the IQ goes. Oh, okay. So you guys interacting with each other makes you dumber. It's good to know. You guys have been here for like, some of you have been here for years. So I don't know how much lower you can get. Okay. Randy has a commanding 17-point lead. Can Randolph do anything? I think his best bet at this point is to just straight up capture his king. So let's see if he can do it. Rook to a6. Okay, so Randolph doesn't have any rooks left. They're both eliminated. So what we decided last chess stream is that if you're out of the piece that you're trying to do, I don't know why I'm saying you guys aren't playing. If Randolph or Randy are out of the piece that they're trying to do, we're just going to re-roll for them. Knight to b6. Okay, he has no knights either. This is gonna be hard considering most of his pieces are gone. He needs a pawn, king, bishop, or queen. Okay, king to b8. Oh, very nice move by Randolph. Randolph moving his king to safety and capturing the knight. That's a strong play. Staying alive. This is the comeback. What's up, LolEXE? Thank you so much. Kyrian, hello. Thank you. You guys are so nice. Thank you. Thank you. And you guys are trying to say your IQ is negative a million? You guys would definitely... You guys have to have at least a positive IQ if you're saying compliments to me. Come on. You guys are all geniuses.
Lousy.
Who's lousy? Not you guys. You guys are all smart geniuses. Smart genius babies. I don't know why I called you babies. Anyways, Randy's turn. King to e7. Whoa! Whoa! Wait a second. Randy was dominating, but he just put himself in check. That's the thing with Randy. Like, he could have the biggest lead in the world, but he'll just throw it away in one move. That's just classic Randy right there. So, I'm going to give Randolph a turn to see if he checkmates on his own. And then I'll give Randy one more turn to see if he can get himself out of checkmate.
You're lousy.
It's looking like Randolph's going to win the first game. Let's see. Randolph goes knight to a3. He does not have a knight. We'll re-roll for him in a sec. Randolph won't take it, though. That's true. That's true. It's a little different than Martin. I think we should still play by the same rules, though, because otherwise we're not even playing chess. We're just playing random pieces on a board until you get one piece. So I think I'm going to keep playing it the same way. If you get yourself in check, you have one move to get out of check. There has to be some semblance of chess here. What was the move that he just did? I actually didn't notice. What did Randolph just say? Did anyone write it down? Knight to c3. Thank you, Dr. Fishbone. Okay, he doesn't have any knights. King to c7. Oh, wait a second. Randolph also puts himself in check. Okay. We have to decide on some rules on the fly here. We got a double check situation. Considering Randy was put in check first, I think... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. If Randy does not get out of check, and Randolph also does not get out of check, it's gonna be a tie. They'll both get a half point. Got the fabled double check. I think that sounds fair. What do you guys think? Give them both a chance to get out of check. If not, then it's a tie. Yeah, I think that's fair. You might want to re-roll illegal moves. Nah, I think if we re-rolled illegal moves, this game would never end because all they know how to do are illegal moves. So I think we're going to do the first way. All right, Randy, can you get out of check? Rook to c6. Rook to c6. Oh, he almost just captures the king. He puts Randolph in double check. That's not quite checkmate though. So if this would have been checkmate, I think I would have given Randy the win. This is getting a little complicated. I didn't think through all of these extenuating circumstances. All right, let's see if Randolph can get out of check. We got a triple check, guys. Can Randolph get out? Bishop to h7. Bishop to h7. Nope, that's not going to do it. That's just going to be capturing his own pawn. Okay, we got a tie. We're gonna keep the predictions where they're at. I think I will refund and let people re-predict if they want to switch up their answers, but yeah, that's tie. Randy escapes. Wait, Randy did escape the check. Wait a second. Randy escaped the check on Randolph's turn. Oh, this is so overly complicated for no reason. Okay, hold on. I think now what we do is give Randolph one more chance. I genuinely don't know. I think I'm going to give Randolph one more chance to get himself out of check. And then if he doesn't, he loses. Again, we're just making up the rules as we go. There's no official rule book for Randy chess. This is Randolph bias. I think it's fair. Maybe that was his move to get himself out of check. This is so confusing. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Executive decision. Queen d7. Oh, but he puts Randy back in check. It never ends. They're stuck in a perpetual check loop. This is a battle of the ages, guys. We cannot script this. All right, back to Randy. Can he get himself out of check? Rook to a4. Randy does not get out of check. Randy's in checkmate? No, he's not. He can go here. He can capture this. Oh, no, he can't. He can go up here though.
You gave Randolph 2 turns.
I know. Zesmaldo, I know. I'm conflicted myself. I'm conflicted. We could have just called that a Randy win. Okay, let me do a poll. What do you guys think? Should Randy have won? Answer honestly. I know you have eggs on the line here. Should Randy have won? Yes, no. Okay, polls up. Should Randy have won? Answer honestly. I don't want any bias in this poll. You guys are now the referee. We need an official Randy chess referee. Yes. Oh, we're getting a resounding yes. Okay. Again, you guys are answering honestly, right? No bias at all. No, not because most of you voted for Randy in the prediction, right? Interesting. I predicted Randolph, but Randy definitely won. All right. I think that's fair. So we were like in this position. It was like this. Randy should win. Honestly, Randolph undid his own check. That makes sense. Okay, thank you guys for setting the ground rules. That means that Randy has officially won his first ever chess game. Let me add the applause back. We need the applause. Okay, now you guys can cheer for Randy using channel points. If you want. It's kind of expensive. All right, Randy has won his first ever chess game. It's official. Congratulations to the Randy believers. But it's not over for Randolph yet because we're doing best of threes. So Randy still needs to win one more. Okay, just updating the score here. Randy's up 1-0.
You're lousy.
So you're gonna make a list of rules before the next match? No. You should know by now, that is not how this stream goes. We make up the rules as we go. There are 2 dogs barking really loud outside right now. I don't know if it's being picked up on the mic, but it was so loud. I hope they're okay. Okay, game 2. Randy's up 1-0. Let's get another prediction going. Who will win game 2? Will Randy just sweep Randolph, or will Randolph learn to not take his opponent out of check? Okay, prediction is up. Go, go, go. They were cheering for Randy. You were teleported to another stream randomly? Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen when we're doing Randy stuff. As long as you can find your way back here. Can I be a chess referee? It only costs 100 ducklings per move. No, we don't need an official chess referee. We got it handled. You guys are all combined as the chess referee, and you do not get paid for your services, unfortunately. What if Randy makes a Mario Maker level? I've tried that once, and with pure random inputs, he doesn't end up doing anything. He just gets stuck in the menus. So it doesn't quite work. We'd have to tinker with him a little bit if we want to do that, or help him out a little bit. Oh, I see a lot of eggs on Randolph this time. Okay. We got some Randolph believers. Praise Randrew.
You're lousy.
That was quite the back and forth before. I wasn't anticipating quadruple checks, I'm going to be honest. Hopefully this game is a lot simpler and they just capture the king. Randolph's the best. All right, let's find out. Game 2, here we go. Randy's move. Randy has the advantage of being white, but I don't feel like swapping the stuff on the stream, so Randy's gonna stay white. Rook to e2. Okay, Randy's immediately taking out his pawn. He would rather have a rook protecting his king. That's interesting. Can't say stuff like that. You know what I mean. Chess white pieces. G8. Knight to g8. Okay, so Randy uses his rook to capture one of his pawns. Randolph is using his knight to capture his rook. Again, just putting himself immediately in a huge disadvantage. So that did not work out for him last game. Let's see if it goes differently this time. Oh, G8. It was G8. So that's just where he was. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. I'm so... I don't know the rules of chess anymore after playing like this. I don't know letters or numbers anymore. So it was knight to G8. Bishop G6 from Randy. Thank you, Izzy. You already knew my next question. Okay. So chat should be paid to be the referee. You guys are the best referee. Best unpaid referee. So bishop to G6 from Randy. That is right here. That's a light square. So we take the light square bishop. Lining up an almost check. There is a pawn in the way. Jorts, quack, please. Okay. Make Randy pick a random gizmo, then build a level themed off that gizmo. Example, Randy chooses bumpers, make a level themed around bumpers. I like that idea. I don't think I'm the right person for that though, because I have no creativity with Mario Maker and I don't know how to make a Mario Maker level, but I think that would be good if you want to do that. I can have Randy choose something for you, Lemon. Okay. Randolph, how does he reply to this? He hasn't made a move yet. Rook to B1. Rook to B. Ooh, just hopping right in. I like this. He's being aggressive this game. I mean, he literally passed his first turn, but now he's being aggressive. Strong move from Randolph. Just have Randy shoot at the screen and play something where he shot. Pawn to B3. That's a great idea. Should give Randy a gun. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, Randy actually does a legal move. He saw the rook here and he got scared, so he moved it up. Smart play. Apoc, thank you so much. This isn't games done quick, the heck? This is maybe like a speed run for the worst chess game of all time. So welcome to Jorts Games Done Quick. Thank you, Apoc. I don't understand what's going on. I don't think anyone does, but it's Randolph's turn. So here we go. Pawn to G1. Pawn to G1. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's checkmate. That's literally checkmate. Let's go. Randolph already won. That's crazy. That was the greatest chess game of all time. Wow. He took that first game personally. He figured it all out. All right, that's a win for Randolph. Tying it up at 1. How many moves with that? I think that was his third turn. He checkmated in 3 moves. That's a new record. Yeah, he was out for revenge. All right. It's all going to come down to game 3. Let's get the final prediction up. All right, predictions up. Go, go, go. The classic back rank pawn teleport maneuver. I never thought to do that myself. That's why I'm not a chess grandmaster. Game's done quick. That's what I'm trying to say. Pack Louie, exactly. This is the game's done quick stream. It's my favorite Back to the Future movie. I don't think I've even seen any. I'm not that old. I know they're good movies though. Do you decide what the pawn promotes because sometimes something different is better? That's a great question. I'm just always going to make it a queen for simplicity. But yes, what you said is true. Sometimes it's better to do like a knight or something. You should make the piece they promote to what their next move is. That would be funny. Yeah. I'm gonna just keep it at queen for simplicity, but that would be funny if they got like a second king. Maybe we can do that. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling the next. We can always change the rules mid-game. I do it all the time. Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much, Carrion. Keep it coming. Thank you. Thank you. What would I do without Carrion here? All right, predictions in. Let's start game 3. Randy, kick us off strong. Bishop G2. Okay, captures his own pawn, but has a good diagonal here. I like it. Doesn't need his own pawns.
Yeah.
Knight to H4. Knight to H4 for Randolph. That would be right here. Okay. Moving his donkey in. Chat versus Randy in chess. Yes. We're going to try to do that at the end of the stream. This stream. So stay tuned for that. Advanced fianchetto. Yeah, Demo, you know some chess terms. Yes, exactly. That is very advanced. Queen to D1. Okay, Randy is passing his turn. He's just keeping his queen right there. I thought he captured his king for a second. Queen to A1. Oh, dang. Okay. Randolph is going straight to the back rank again, this time with his queen. I like it. He captures the rook for free, and his queen, you know, can creep in there eventually. Randy might not be aware of him in the back rank. What's up, Taters Nate? We are doing a chess tournament between Randy and his 3 cousins to find out which dumb bot is the best at chess, and then we're gonna do the winner of the tournament versus chat at the very end to see if you guys are better than my dumb bots. Okay, let's see how Randy responds. Queen to G7. Queen to G7. Both sending their queens in. Lemon, it's gonna be all of Twitch chat together versus one of the bots, so it's not gonna be individual people. Can artificial intelligence beat human stupidity? It's a question for the decade, question for a generation. We're trying to figure this out, APOC. It's like Twitch plays Pokemon, kind of. You'll see. You'll see. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, Randolph goes pawn to H3. Okay, sliding his pawn right up here. Have you seen Gotham Chess versus ChatGPT? Yes, yes, that was one of the biggest inspirations for this. I love those kinds of videos. I eventually want to see if Randy or one of his cousins can beat Magnus Carlsen bot. The only way they'd be able to do that is just to capture the king immediately. But it could happen. It's definitely possible. Bishop to C2 for Randy. Bishop to C2. Okay, moving it. It's a even more advanced fianchetto. Just capturing the pawn right in front of it. Actually, what I said I was going to do is keep the bishops on the same color square. So he's actually moving this bishop over for the double bishop diagonal. It's a very advanced strategy. Carrion, you love playing chess and watching chess? That's amazing. I also love doing both of those. Wait, did I just delete his bishop? What happened? Okay. Randolph. Knight to F1. Wow. Okay. Moving in with his knight again. So close to just ending the series right there. He's one square away, but he's got it. Oh, I deleted it. But he's got his knight right next to the king. Just breathing on him. He's just spraying his donkey breath right on the king. Giving a full face full of donkey breath. Hello, return to the VC. Randy, oh, Smoliv, Randy kidnapped you and turned you into the grass in the background? Oh, unfortunate. Well, that at least you get to touch grass, technically, so that's good. All right, Randy's turn. Queen to B2. Okay, bringing his queen all the way back. He wants to hang out with Randolph's queen, capturing his own pawn. We got touching queens here. Oh, Thunder's here. Welcome, Thunder. Welcome. We missed you. Okay. Let's see if Randolph wants to keep hanging out with Randy's queen.
Yeah.
King to B7. Whoa. King to B7. Okay. Interesting. Bringing his king to the front lines. That could be dangerous. That. Oh, wait, he puts himself in check. I just realized. Uh-oh. Randolph is in trouble, guys. We're gonna give Randy a turn to try to checkmate. But then if Randolph doesn't get out of check next turn, he is eliminated from the tournament. Let's see. Will Randy just end it right here? Knight to G6. Okay, that's not checkmate. So Randolph has one more chance. One more chance to get out of check. Can he do it? Rook to B4. He does get out of check. He blocks it with the rook. No way. All right, Randolph is still alive for all the Randolph believers. That was clutch. Blocks the check. All right, we continue. Pawn to B7. By the way, I think I saw something from Cheese in the chat, which gave me a question for you guys. By the way, Randy doesn't have a B pawn, so I'm just going to use his closest pawn, which is the A. Wait, to B7? Wait, Randy just captured the king. Randy won. Let's go. That was the first time one of them just straight up captured the king. What a game by Randy. Even though his check got blocked, he just goes straight around it. Boom. He doesn't mess around. He's like, I don't need checks. I can just capture the king. All right. Randy is victorious. Sorry to all the Randolph fans out there. Randy wins the series 2-1.
You're lousy.
All right, now we got to get set up for the next matchup. All right, the next matchup, we got everyone. You already probably know if you're familiar with the bots. Okay, not Martin. Get out of here, Martin. God, where's Martin? Get out of here. Okay, we have Randrew versus Brandom. Oh yeah, what I was gonna ask you guys, how many of you are even familiar with the rules of chess? I kind of just hop into these chess streams without even like explaining how chess works. I don't think you really need to know for this stream, to be fair. But how many of you are familiar with like the basics of it? Play occasionally, never played chess. Learned in 4th grade, forgot everything. I know zero. Okay, so it seems like most of you don't even know how chess works. Zigzy. I'm sorry if you're expecting something different, but yeah, these are all illegal moves. The bots are so dumb, they don't know how to make legal moves. Enough to beat you. Oh, bold words, Nate. Some of you play occasionally. Basics is all I got. Okay. So I'll just quickly explain what all the pieces are supposed to do. So pawns can only move up 1, and they capture diagonally 1 square. So like you can capture like this. That's how pawns work. Bishops can move diagonally, but that's it. Either way, front or back. Knights, aka donkeys, I call them donkeys. They can only move in like L shapes. Again, front or back. And then rooks are kind of like bishops. They can move like this, front or sideways. Again, front or back. And then the queens are the best pieces because they can be like a bishop. They can be like a rook. They just can't be like a knight. I'm drawing random arrows. They can't just teleport normally. But yeah, they can go like diagonal. Again, I keep messing up the arrows, but just trust me. They can go a lot of different directions. And then the king is actually the weakest piece. They can only move in any square close to them. So now that you know how all of the regular pieces move, it doesn't matter because we're literally playing random illegal moves. So, but I hope that's helpful if you guys are actually interested in real chess. The goal is to get the king in checkmate. So like if you have a piece facing the king, like the queen, where it could technically capture it on the next turn, then that's check. And then if the opposing king can't get out of that check in 1 turn, then they lose. That's checkmate. That's chess in a nutshell. All right, anyways, let's go on to our next matchup. Thunder, did you already do a prediction? I said poo. Did you already do a prediction for Randrew versus Brandom? If not, could you help me with that when you get a sec? Great explanation. Thank you. I think that was actually probably the worst explanation of chess possible, but I hope you guys at least understand a little bit now. Can I vote poo? Yeah, you guys can vote for poo if you want, I guess. I don't think that would be in the actual prediction. Okay, maybe Thunder stepped away for a sec. I got it, though. Oh, thank you, Thunder. There we go. Prediction is up. You guys can vote for Randrew, Brandom, or Pooh. Pooh actually is an option in the prediction, so just know that Pooh is guaranteed to lose because there is literally no win condition for Pooh. Maybe we can say Pooh is tie. You're predicting a tie, if you want to call that Pooh. Yeah, let's go with that. Pooh is a tie. Pooh is a draw. So if we end up in a tie, the Pooh will be the winner. Okay. Let me set up one more thing on my side, and then we'll get started with the next game. People are actually voting on poo. Like, way more people are voting on poo than I would expect. High risk, high reward. Thunder would never slack. I was never accusing him of slacking. Sometimes you gotta go to the bathroom. Sometimes you gotta step away for whatever reason. That's just totally normal. Okay, predictions almost done. Everyone's got their eggs in. Wonderful. All right, let's get started with Randrew versus Brandom. Randrew will be white. Brandom will be the black pieces. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, Randrew is starting with knight to e. What? Are you serious? The first ever one-turn chess game. Randrew just set a world record. That was the quickest chess game of all time. Do we even like play an entire series after that? I feel like you can't top that. Randrew's just the best chess player of all time. What a legend. I cannot believe he just did that. He literally would have beaten Magnus Carlsen. If his opponent was Magnus Carlsen, he would have just won.
Hi.
Thank you, AJ. Wow, we found the greatest chess player, not just the greatest chess player out of the Randy cousins, just straight up the best chess player in the world, in the universe. That was insane. All right, let's update the score. It's already 1-0. Oh yes, the prediction means Randrew wins. Yes, Thunder. You can pay out the Randrew believers. All right, let's reset the board and get ready for game 2. Imagine if he did it twice in a row. What about the poo believers? Unfortunately, the poo believers lose their eggs from that prediction because Randrew won. It's a tough day to be a poo believer. Straight for the king. That's crazy. Jorts, you're really great and awesome, but like also, hold on, I gotta scroll up. I have to read this one. Like also, you're stinky, disgusting, and all you do is smell farts. Also, I lied about what I said at the start of this message. Okay, well, just slap me around, why don't you? Also, I don't like the smell of farts, okay? I know Pumpernickel would say otherwise, but you can't trust her. All right, new prediction is up for game 2. We got Randrew, Brandom, and once again, if you want to vote for Team Poo, you can be Team Poo if you want. I don't know why you would want to be Team Poo, but the option is there. Randrew the chess god. We found his true calling. Jorts, why does Brandon have an R on his hat if his name starts with a B? It's a good question. I actually did think about this when I was making it. The real reason is because I was too lazy to change it. But the even more true reason is because their last name is all Randy. You know how like Mario is Mario? Well, Randy is Randy. And then there's Randolph Randy, Randrew Randy, and Brandom Randy. So That's the lore reason. Not because I was just too lazy to change it. Why are all the R's in all yellow? Well, you see, there's actually a deep lore answer for this as well. Because, again, not because I was too lazy to change the colors of each of them. Definitely not that. It's because their favorite color is all yellow. It's all of the Randy's favorite color. Okay, predictions done. Let's get started with game 2. Hopefully it's a little bit longer than the second one. Hopefully Brandon gets a chance to play this time. We'll see. Here we go. Randrew kicking us off. Bishop to f7. Wow. Okay, that was... Wait, he puts him in check. Randrew is insane. Okay. Brandon will need to get out of check in the first turn. We're gonna get another one-turn victory. Okay, Brandon finally gets a chance to play, but he has to get out of check. He's so good. Can Brandon do it? Let's see. King to A1! He does! He teleports his king all the way down here! No way! These two are cracked at chess. They're so much better than Randy and Randolph. They're so good. Okay, let's see where it goes from here. We got a game, folks. Rook to d6. Okay, so that would have been this rook, but Brandon did just capture it, so we got to move this one to d6. Randrew's disoriented. He still thinks the king is here. This game is insane. Okay, let's see what Brandon does to follow this up. Knight to e2. Wow. Okay, moving his knight right in front of Randrew's king. Brandon is not messing around. He is upset. To be fair, it is a little bit rigged for white. Like, whoever is playing as white has obviously a clear advantage because they can just win in one turn like we saw. So I think Brandon's a little upset about that, and he is going in hard this game. Let's see what Randrew does. Pawn to a4. Okay. Not sure what that accomplishes, but, you know, he's got a plan. He's always got a plan. King to g2? Okay. Brandon is just using his king as a weapon. His king is not afraid to fight on the front lines, clearly. Captures a pawn and is still not in check. Somehow. Brandon is wild. Okay. Can Randrew get this king in check? He's very vulnerable right now. Rook to d6. Okay, Randrew, I think you literally played that move 2 turns ago, but he really likes his rook on d6. Who can blame him? That's a great spot for it. That means it's back to Brandon. Queen to b7. Okay. Reinforcing his king, I guess, by capturing his own pawn. Interesting. Timber for Timmy, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. All right. This is a great chess game. There's a lot of ways this can go down. Rook to b2. Okay, so he decides he doesn't want his rook on d6 after all. Brings it back to b2, captures his own pawn, but he attacks the queen. if he knows how to actually do a legal move, which I'm pretty sure he does not. I deleted his rook by accident. That was not Randrew. That was me. That was my fault. Okay. Let's see what Brandon does with his king in danger. King to G8. Oh. Oh, no. I'm reading that correctly. King to G8. He has the right idea. He's trying to bring his king back out of danger, but unfortunately he brings it straight into check again. In fact, that is checkmate. No, it's not, because he can capture this. It's not checkmate by the rules of chess, because he could actually technically capture the bishop. So we're gonna let Randrew do a turn, and then we're gonna give Brandon one chance to get out of check. It's not checkmate. I got a little ahead of myself. Sorry, guys. I'm new to chess. I've never played a game of chess in my life. Okay. Let's see what Randrew does. Can he finish off Brandon's king once and for all? Knight to F2. Okay, he does not get checkmate. Captures his own pawn. These guys love capturing their own pawns. That's one of their go-to moves. All right, let's see if Brandon can get out of check. This is his only chance. Otherwise, he is losing the series 2-0. Rook to C8. That is not gonna do it. Which means Randrew sweeps Brandon. 2-0. I gotta say, that was a tough draw for Brandon. I think he played really well, all things considered. That was a tough draw. Randrew is just playing out of his mind. Can't do much about that, especially the first game. But we are going to get Randy versus Randrew in the finals. First rule, jorts always question his stupid ideas. No, the first rule is never question my stupid ideas. That's close, Kenway. All right. I'm gonna flip a coin to see who gets white in the finals. Okay, this one doesn't count. I didn't set the rules first. If it's heads, Randy gets white. If it's tails, Randrew gets white. Okay? Let's try to make this as fair as possible after I already had it rigged in the first 2 rounds. Okay, Randrew will stay as white. Randy will have the black pieces. Okay. Prediction is up. Who wins, Randrew or Randy? Again, this is a best of 3. Best of 3 matches. Have I considered doubles chess? Oh yeah, they do have that on chess.com, I believe. You can do 2v2 chess. Thank you, Cheese. Yeah, that's the goal. I'm trying to get Twitch partner this year. That's one of my goals this year. I think that would be cool. It's not really like an end all be all thing. It's like more just because I think it would be cool to have like that check mark next to my name. It's a good like benchmark. So yeah, as we push towards Twitch partner, I'm going to be streaming more, obviously, because just streaming once a week is not enough to meet the qualifications. Who's Mark and why are we putting him in check? Mark's the next bot we're going to be playing against. Says Maldo, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You want a stench mark? Yes. Yes, I want to be stinky. That's my goal for this year. All right, we got a lot of eggs on the line. Ooh, looks like Randrew's the favorite. I can't blame you guys. You know what? Let's fix their elos. I think after those performances, I think their elos need updating. So they're gonna go from, let's do Randy. I think Randy's elo after those games should be like negative 500. I think he went up like 499. But Randrew's elo, I think Randrew is probably at like 8,000 now. That was an insane performance from Randrew. So Randy's definitely the underdog here. But if there's one thing I've learned is to never doubt Randy. AJ, thank you so much for 5 gifted subs. Holy quackamole. That deserves a lot of quacks. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, thank you. Doubts Randy. All right, that's your prerogative. You can doubt Randy if you want. It normally comes back to bite me. Okay. I think we're all set. The predictions in. We got Randrew versus Randy for the finals. Let's get started. Zesmaldo, thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are so generous today. What the heck? I mean, you're always so generous. Thank you. Follower goal met. What was that? Knight to H8? Okay, Randrew's going in hot. Taking out the rook. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2 coats, thank you for the $14 million. Thank you. Guys, holy quackamole. Apoc, thank you so much. What the heck? I get overwhelmed when you guys are so generous. Thank you. I don't know what else to say other than spamming the thank you emote. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of you. I'm just getting overstimulated. There's like follower goal met in my chat. There's like bits, there's TTS, there's Randrew popping up. This is just the classic overstimulation jort stream. It's not good for my ADHD. Thank you, Carrion. Thank you so much. All right. We got a chess game to play, guys.
We are a pachinko machine.
After I thank APOC one more time. We are a pachinko machine. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I think I've heard myself say thank you too many times. It's starting to sound weird. Randy, your turn. King to B3.
I need my bits to be an even number. Grandson the follower goal.
King to B3. All right. Randy immediately puts himself into check. It's not a great start for Randy. He is the underdog here, but that is not ideal. Not ideal. Says Maldo, thank you again so much. Thank you. That's a double check, yeah. Almost a triple check if you count the queen. Oops, I always delete random pieces by accident. All right, so we're gonna do one more move for Randrew to see if he can get checkmate on his own, and then Randy will have one more chance after that to get himself out of check We might have to do a best of 5 for the finals if the games keep going this quickly. All right, Randrew. Can you take out the king?
Yeah.
Queen H1. Okay. Interesting move. I think Randrew is just toying with Randy at this point. He's like, I don't need my rook and I can just move my queen away because I know you're not going to get your king out of check here. Let's see if he's right. Randrew is just taunting. Pawn to H3. Yep. And he was correct. Randy is still in check. Therefore, Randy loses game 1 in like 3 turns. Sorry to the Randy believers, but Randrew is up 1 game to 0. Yeah, we're going to do a best of 5 for the finals. Best of 5 games. Randrew's up 1-0. Randrew's just too good. He's undefeated in chess. He deserves some more elo for that. He's up to 10,000 elo, guys. He is the first person to reach 5 digits elo. That's worthy of some applause. The first person or bot to reach 5-digit elo. Absolutely insane. Okay. Let's get the prediction going for game. Oh, it's already up. Thunder, you're quick. I love it. Thunder's quick with these. He's on his game tonight. We got a lot of Randrew fans in the chat. He deserves the applause. He really does. He's playing unreal tonight. I'm just glad we found his true calling because he hasn't been very good at Mario Party in the past. So I'm glad he gets to, you know, flex his skills in something. But I don't want to count out Randy too soon. It's not over. Randy's had comebacks in the past. We got a lot of eggs on Randrew, though. You guys seem to believe it's over. Randy turned you into a pawn and is planning to capture you? Oh, maybe that's why he's losing. He's too focused on turning you guys into chess pieces. He needs to lock in here and focus on Randrew. What's your favorite My Chemical Romance song?
The dumb bot's best skill is the smart people game.
Yeah, it's quite ironic, isn't it, AJ? Thank you so much. I think that's also like a misconception, though. Some people think that like the best chess players in the world are like the smartest people in the world, when in fact they're just really good at chess and they devoted their life to chess. So they're actually not that smart in other areas, and they'll be the first people to admit that. Okay, predictions are done. Let's get started with game 2. Here we go. Randrew, kick us off.
Yeah.
Knight F5. All right. Just a very normal opening this time. Not putting kings in check on one turn. Randy retaliates with pawn to G2. Oh, okay. Very aggressive start for Randy. Capturing a pawn, one move away from, you know, turning it into a queen, promoting to a queen. It's a much better start for Randy. King to F6 for Randrew. Oh my goodness, he's getting cocky. Oh, too cocky. He puts his king straight into check here. Randrew got way too overconfident. He's trying to toy with Randy. It is not working. We got Randrew the chess god in the chat now. Randrew, you're too distracted, Randrew. You got to focus on the chess game. You're making Twitch accounts, you're chatting. No wonder why you're just throwing your king into check. All right, let's see if Randy can end it right here. Tie it up. Rook to B6. Okay. Rook to B6. We got a double check from Randy. Is that checkmate? That is not checkmate. But we got a double check from Randy. Let's see if Randrew can get out of this double check. It just got a little bit harder. Is this going to be another quick game? Pawn to b4. That doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. Pawn to b4 is a legal move, but it does not get him out of... Oh, it's triple check. Excuse me. He was already in double check. Randrew, what are you doing this game? It's over. Randy ties it up. That was a quick way to even the score. That was impressive. Randy is very resilient. He doesn't give up, guys. That's what I'm saying. Never count Randy out. Randrew's going down. He's going down some elo for that. He's no longer at 5 digits. He lost 1 point for that. I don't think he's any less skilled. He just got overconfident. Randy's going to go up a little bit, though. Randy's at negative 300 now. These are some quick games. New prediction is up already. Thank you so much, Thunder. You're so quick with it. Yeah, Randy only won because Randrew has ego. I don't blame him, though. I would be that way, too, if I won a chess game in 1 turn. I would be the exact same way. Maybe I just got distracted. Randrew, who taught you how to type in English? I'm starting to believe you're an imposter. Randy's our humble king. Whoa, Pumpernickel's at exactly 600,000 eggs. Did someone gift Pumpernickel eggs? It's a nice even number. Oh, Thunder did. Very nice. She'll appreciate that. Joris, can I just say you putting the arrows to point out where the check is really helpful for me? I'm glad. I'm glad. I tried to make it as clear as possible for those of you who aren't as familiar with check. With chess. Did I say check? With Czech. Like the Czech Republic. I want you guys to be informed of the current events of the Czech Republic. So that's what I'm here for. It's a great, great country. Never been, but I'm sure it's wonderful. Czechia. Oh, is it Czechia now? I might be dated. Is it just Czechia now? Is Czech Republic offensive? I screwed up even with my Czech knowledge. I'm a failure. Czech Republic is the legal name. Okay, predictions are in. Let's start game 3. Randrew, I want to see you more locked in this game. No goofing around. Here we go. Pawn to g8. That's what I'm talking about. Now he's back locked in. Sending his pawn straight to the back rank, promoting to a queen, almost checkmating. That's the Randrew I know. That's more like it. How does Randy deal with this? Knight to d6. Okay. That sure does something. I don't know what, but it does something. Yeah, that was aggressive. An aggressive start for Randrew. Told you I locked in. All right. I still don't know who taught you English, but it's your turn again. Knight to a8. Okay. Randrew is not messing around, man. He's just sending everything to the back rank. Oh, Thunder, you just lost all your ducklings? Dang. Did I call them eggs earlier? I might have called them eggs. Anyways, Randy's turn. Can he get out of this predicament here? Rook to b1? Okay, takes his only remaining rook and sends it to the empty position where Randrew's knight was. He saw an opening there and he took it. I didn't capture any pieces, but Randy's trying to counterattack right now.
Yeah.
King to F1 for Randrew. Okay. Slides his king over, sacrifices his bishop. I guess he just wants his king one space further away from this rook. Not sure what that accomplishes. Maybe he's getting cocky again. He's getting too overconfident again. He's taking out his own pieces. Can Randy take advantage? King to B7. Okay. I guess that moves his king away from the queen, but kind of puts him in front and in danger there. I don't know if I like that play from Randy. We'll see how that... Yeah, he might be cooking something up. He likes... Oh, there goes the king. That was an accident. Yeah, he likes to plan multiple turns in advance, so we'll see what he's cooking up with this move. This is definitely a new opening I've never seen before. Randrew moving his king again to C4? Randrew, you just put your king in check. Seal RV, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you, thank you. Randrew again just being way too aggressive with his king, putting him out in check. Getting so overconfident 2 games in a row. It's a strat. Randrew in the chat says it's a strat. So let's see how this strat plays out. Because right now it's looking like it's a strat to lose. Randy goes knight to G6. Wait! No, Randy, he only has 1 knight. You had him in check, Randy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Randy, you had him in check with your knight and you're moving him out of check. You just saved Randrew. Okay. I guess Randrew did have a plan. I shouldn't doubt you anymore. You're right. You did have a strategy. That was brilliant, Randrew. Now Randy is toying with him. I think Randy just got confused. All right, it's Randrew's turn. He's not in check anymore. He knows his cousin. King to D1? What are you doing, Randrew? You just captured your own queen. He only moves his king. I think he forgot he has other pieces. What is he doing? All right, Randy. You have... I guess Randrew is still technically up 5 points, so Randy still has some coming back to do. King's on a murder spree. Queen to A2. Okay. Moving his queen into the attack now. He's got like a nice setup here if you just ignore the fact that this can be captured 2 ways. I like what Randy's doing here. Kind of trying to box in his king. But as we've seen, Randrew does not... He's not shy about moving his king wherever he wants. Another king move. King to F6. This is exactly how he got himself into checkmate last game. He did not learn from his mistake, apparently. He is in double check right now. Trust the process. I'm really trying to trust the process, Randrew. I just do not see it this time. All right, Randy. Can he finish it off? Queen to F8. Okay. Brings his queen back to capture his own piece, but Randrew is still in check, so he has 1 more move to get himself out of check. If he is still in check after this move, Randy is going up 2-1. Here we go. Does he only know how to move his king? I mean, okay, well, here's a new situation because he is moving his king, but he moves it to E7, which does put him in checkmate. This is checkmate. He cannot move here. He cannot move here. He cannot move here because this is protected by this. He cannot move here. He cannot move here. He cannot move here. Cannot move here, and he cannot move here. So he moves himself out of check and into checkmate. Interesting strat. That's a win for Randy. Randy is going up 2-1. I told you guys, never doubt Randy. He has a way with these tournaments. I cannot believe I can't believe Randrew played a king move like 5 turns in a row. The odds of that are very, very low. Okay, again, we're doing a best of 5 for the finals, so that's not it yet. Randrew still has a chance. I really thought this was Randrew's passion too, but he's just being way too aggressive with his king. He's playing very sloppy chess right now. I'm going to bump his elo all the way down back to -100. I don't like how he's been playing. He was at 10,000 elo a couple games ago, but I don't like how he's been playing. Randy's going to go. Randy's elo is going to go to -99. I think he's better than Randrew right now. I think he's slightly better now. We'll see if Randrew has something to say about this in the 4th game. Jorts, Lego sets are great because they come with extra pieces as a snack while you're building. It's so thoughtful that... Okay, geez, that explains so much. I understand you now. Glaze. Randrew, you gotta earn your elo. It's not glaze. I'm just being objective here. All right, prediction is up. Will Randy win it all in game 4, or will Randrew force a game 5? How many arrows can you put on the board at the same time? I don't think there's a limit. Yeah, I think you can just do however many you want. Okay, predictions done. Let's start game 4. Randrew's got to tie this up if he wants to stay alive. Rook to c7. He's finally done moving his king. Maybe now he'll start taking this seriously. Moves his rook in to Randy's territory immediately. It's a good start. Randy goes pawn to e5. That's a legal move. That's actually the most common opener in chess, what Randy just played. Randy's playing actual chess now. He's evolved from random moves, and he is just playing chess. Randrew goes queen to f3. Okay, setting up an attack here. Perhaps. He's cooking something up. That's for sure. That's a good move. That's a really good move. Jorts, please say fettuccine. Fettuccine. By the way, I don't know how many of you guys have seen the Jorts VODs YouTube channel that I just started at the start of the new year. But I did a little nod to you guys with the first thumbnail of the first VOD I posted on that channel. I'll just say that. Okay. So, Randy's turn. Queen to A3. Okay. Randy's moving his queen up. Just completely vulnerable to getting captured like 3 different ways, but that's okay. Randrew never goes for the simple play. Unless he's just capturing the king in one turn. The battle of the century. Oh, Randy's in the chat. Randy the chess lord's in the chat. Knight to E6 for Randrew. Knight to E6. Ooh, that is quite the juicy move there. Kind of pinning the king to where he is, pincering him a little bit. It's not check though. We got the battle of the century in the chat. We got Randrew and Randy duking it out on the chessboard and in the Twitch chat right now. We got 2 contests going on. All right, Randy's turn in the chess game. Queen to E3. Moving his queen straight in front of the king. Still not check. It's still protected by these pawns here. Still protected, but he is inching his queen closer and closer. He's starting to figure it out, guys. He's going to be positive elo soon. I think I just went for Randy again. Ignore this. I did the wrong bot. Randy does not go to queen A8. That was my bad. That was a misinput. Ignore that move. Randy does not get to go twice in a row. What's up, Sludge Puppy the Goop? I love your name. We are doing a chess tournament with my 4 random bots. All they do is just say random chess pieces and random locations on the board, and we play their moves. And we are in the finals right now. Randy versus Randrew. Oh my goodness, Randrew is bringing the king in again. King to B8 in check. He never learns from his mistakes, guys. He's too aggressive with his king. It's the same story every single game with this guy. When he's not winning in one move, he's just a wild card. He's just gonna throw his king in there every time. And this is not checkmate though, so he will get one chance to get himself out of check if Randy does not end it right here. The elo's going to negative 10,000 after this. Bishop to D7 for Randy. Okay, bishop to D7 just captures his own pawn, but he still has the check. The rook is still there for the check. So, this might be the final turn of the entire chess tournament. Let's get all the "you're lousy" spamming. We'll see who is actually lousy here. Is it gonna be Randrew, or will he force a game 5? The final turn. See what he does. Bishop to H8. Bishop to H8. That is not going to do it. That just captures the rook. Randy is the winner. Randy is your champion. Can we get some applause for Randy? Never doubt Randy, guys. He always finds a way. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. Randy won fair and square. He always wins, I swear. I don't rig these. Randy always finds a way to win. I don't know how he does it. Randrew just got too overconfident. Put his king in horrible positions, but at least he'll always have that legendary one-turn chess game. I'll never forget that. Okay. Final elos. Randy has earned himself an elo of +1. He's finally out of the negatives, guys. Randrew, you had it all, but now you're at negative 10,000. I don't know what you're doing at the end there. All right, so stream's not over. I want to try something. This is going to be an experiment, so we'll see how it works. Now that Randy has won, I want to try having him face off against you guys. So let me set that up real quick. This was an idea someone had in the chat during the last chess stream. Gonna hide the scoreboard. I don't have a scoreboard icon for you. I guess I could just write Twitch chat. Twitch chat versus Randy. And you guys, I feel like you guys, your ELO's pretty good. I'll give you an ELO. Give you guys an ELO of like negative 7,000. I think you guys are pretty good. So I think that's a good starting point for you guys. We'll see how you do. Okay. Reset the board here. So basically, here's how it's going to work. You guys, I'm going to be handing each of you a gun, and there's going to be a channel point redemption for you to fire your gun. I'm just going to go off of when it's your turn. There's going to be bullets flying the entire game, so I can't count every single bullet that hits the chessboard. But when it's your turn, the first bullet to hit one of your own pieces will be the piece that you move. And then the next bullet after that will be where the piece moves. So you're going to be playing against Randy. Randy's going to be playing his normal method, and you guys are going to be shooting the chess pieces. You cannot shoot Randy's pieces. I think that would be too OP. If Randy is smoking you guys, though, maybe I'll let you shoot his pieces off the board too. We'll see. Let me reset the score, and then I will activate the gun redemption, and then you guys can start firing. Again, the bullets are going to be really backed up, so your bullet isn't going to show up right away. I'm still trying to figure out a good solution for that. But hopefully one of your bullets shows on screen eventually. Okay. Are you guys ready? The gun is going to be handed to you in 3, 2, 1, go. And you have the first move. We're starting the first. Actually, Thunder, set a prediction, please, for who wins between Twitch chat and Randy. So the first bullet to hit a white piece is the piece we're going to be moving. Okay, that's a black piece. It might take a bit. It might take a bit. Okay, we got the G pawn. The G pawn. The next bullet is where this pawn is going to be moving. So, Bill Nye, good job. Good shot on the pawn. Where is this going to be moving? Okay, you guys are capturing your own rook. Popcorn, that's not the best shot right there. That's not the best move. Now it's Randy's turn. Not a great start, guys. Randy's going pawn to D1. And Randy is capturing your guys. Randy just checkmates you guys in one turn. Randy captures your queen and promotes to a queen. Oh, it's not checkmate. Sorry. It's not checkmate. It's not checkmate because you guys can still capture the queen with the king. It's not checkmate. I got a little ahead of myself there. I got a little excited. Okay, so the next bullet... Oops, I deleted your king. The next bullet to hit a white piece is the one you're going to be moving. You guys have 1 turn to get out of check. Randy's not messing around with you guys. So we're going to wait until one of your bullets hits a white piece. Might take a little bit. Your aim is a little off today, guys. Okay, that's pretty close. Just let me Koopa. Nice try. By the way, I think we have enough bullet redemptions for like the next 30 minutes, guys. So I mean, you can keep firing if you want, but we might not even get to your redemption with how many redemptions have already been done. It's gonna quietly put all my eggs on Randy real quick. Yeah, sometimes we start the predictions too late. I remember too late to tell Thunder to do a prediction. So if you were patient, you are going to be rewarded. Oh, we got a bishop. Okay, we got the bishop. Popcorn hit the bishop. Can someone capture the queen? You guys basically need to capture the queen with this. That's the only out. Nope, you're moving it here. That's checkmate. All right. You guys are down 1-0 to Randy. That was a pathetic performance from you guys. I want to see better in game 2. I want to see a better performance from you guys, but you should be warmed up now. Your aim should be a little bit better. So I'm going to wait for Thunder I'm going to wait before I start this time so Thunder can set up a next prediction. So it's less rigged. I'm going to be a little patient here. We're going to let some bullets fly. Okay, predictions up. Thank you so much, Thunder, as always. Thank you. Who wins, Twitch chat or Randy? What happens if Pumpy gets dethroned from having the most ducklings? She'll probably cry and then hate you for the rest of your life. So I would advise against it personally. She's gonna ban all of you guys if you pass her in ducklings. This is a good time for you guys to practice your aim. If you guys go down 2-0 to Randy, I will start counting shooting Randy's pieces as eliminating them. But we're going to do one more game with the normal rules. See if you guys can improve your performance. Can you tell Pumpy I said hi and ask her if we're cool trying to get on her good side so she won't ban me? I can do that. Trying to pass Kenway? Yeah, that's totally fine. You guys can pass Kenway. That's totally fine. I have this Mario Kart playlist on shuffle right now, and it's supposed to be 216 songs long on YouTube, but I feel like we've heard the same like 10 over and over the entire stream. So clearly the shuffle feature is not working, but I don't mind because these songs have been bangers. Okay, prediction is over. Let's get started with game 2. You guys are up first. The first white piece to get shot is the piece you'll be moving. Okay. Nice try, Bill Nye. Can't believe we got the real Bill Nye the Science Guy shooting bullets in my chat. Okay, Nate, nice attempt. Very close. Getting closer. Okay, you're getting further away now. Oh, is you passed Kenway? Congrats. That's a big accomplishment. Way to take him down a peg. I love Bill Nye. He's my favorite science guy. Oh, Nero, that was really close. That was super close. So I coded this so you have a random chance at hitting anywhere on the chessboard. So you really only have like a 25% chance of hitting one of your pieces right now. I guess always. So it makes sense that you guys are missing a lot. You dropped your gun. That's not good gun safety. Jorts, you are amazing. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you. I'm actually not. I'm actually a horrible coder. But thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I think I can lower the amount of time the bullet stays on the screen. Hopefully we can get through these a little bit faster until you guys hit a piece. Hello, Moonfire. Hello, Ashcat. Guys, this is the first chess game to ever be played with guns. Actually, that's not even true, because I think there is a game on Steam where you literally play chess with guns. So, this is the second ever game of chess to be played with guns. Oh, okay, we got a piece. We got the pawn. The A pawn. Where will it be going? Oh, I'm gonna go. I think it's here. I think this is where the bullet is mostly on. I'm just gonna go with whatever space it's mostly on. Now you guys are hitting all your pieces. It's not your turn anymore, though. We gotta let Randy go first. All right, Randy's turn. Bishop F6. Bishop F. Wait, Randy just captures your pawn. Get wrecked, guys. Randy's just schooling you in chess right now. All right, starting now. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna count that. That's touching the C pawn here. Where's it gonna go? Oh, recapturing the bishop. You guys are insane. Nice. Was that Zesmaldo? Who was that? I couldn't read that in time. The F6 square is highly contested this game. Let's see what Randy does. Queen to G2. Ooh, Randy's moving in. He's moving in with his queen. That's dangerous. All right. It's your turn, chat. Next white piece to be shot is the one you're moving. This is a back and forth match. This is better than the first game. I gotta say, you guys are improving. You already won material. You're winning by 1 point right now. You're off to a good start.
If we shoot the pieces, do we get to eat them?
If you want, Zesmaldo, it's up to you. Okay, that's touching this square. I'm gonna count this for this pawn. Zesmaldo, thank you for the 500 bits. Just be careful if you're eating too many chess pieces. I'm pretty sure it's not ideal for your health. Okay, you guys have an interesting strategy. You are moving your pawns just straight in front of Randy's pawns. Trying to confuse him or something. So it's Randy's turn. We're not going to count that bishop shot. That's a good shot though, Kieran. Bishop to G8 for Randy. Bishop to G8. Okay, that is capturing his own knight. You guys are up even more material. You're up +4 on Randy right now. All right, next bullet starting now to hit a white piece is your next move. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. I believe in you guys. It's going to be harder and harder the less pieces you guys have on the board. I'm starting to realize. Okay, that's touching this square. AJ, I think you got the last move too. Where's it going? Okay. You guys are capturing one of your own pawns. Almost got the queen though. I saw what you were going for. That was a good attempt. Nice try. I see what you're going for. Randy's going king to H4. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, this is a huge opportunity for you. Randy brings his king out into the wide open. I'm going to count this. It is your turn. Zesmaldo hits the bishop. This could be a big move. Okay, bringing the bishop up here to capture the pawn. That's a good move. I like that. It's very close to check. This is the weirdest position I've ever seen in my life. He's taunting us. All right, let's see what he does next. Knight to d8. Knight to d8. Okay. Doesn't really do much. It's your turn again. Okay. Not quite touching this square. I'm not going to count that. Hello, Spooky Robinson. Yes, we are scoring lots of points. Twitch chat is currently down 1-0 against Randy. Their elo is... Oh, I gotta close out Discord. I'm so sorry, guys. I normally have streamer mode enabled. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, we got the pawn to h2. The h-pawn is moving here. That's a discovered check. What a play by chat. You guys put Randy in check with that pawn move. Okay. That was next level. Show of hands who instinctively check their Discord. I'm so sorry. I try not to do that to you guys. Okay. Can Randy get out of your check? This could be tying it up 1-1. Rook to a1. That is not gonna do it. He captures your rook but forgets that he's in check. So you guys have tied it up 1-1. Twitch chat beats Randy. All right, we got time for one more game. So this is going to be the deciding game, guys. This is going to be the last one. So I hope all of your queued up bullets were aimed well. Let's get one final prediction in. Lemon, you voted against your own self? Why would you guys ever gamble against your own selves? That seems counterintuitive. Thank you, Thunder. Prediction is up, guys. This is the final game. So get all of your eggs in. Just throw all of them in. 100% of them. Can you guys beat the reigning champion of chess? The world champion of chess. You've already taken a game off of him.
You're lousy.
Oh, he's calling you lousy. He doesn't believe in you guys. He's a doubter. Randy the Chess Lord in the chat. That is true. You are kind of on both teams at the same time. Randy, I'm sure you can figure it out. I mean, you're confused all the time anyways, so it should be nothing new for you. That's why he lost. He was playing against himself. He was trying to beat himself in chess. Okay, I think the predictions are pretty much good. So I'm going to say the next bullet that hits a white piece will be the first move of the final game. Starting now. Okay, we got another pawn move. You guys love the pawn moves. Bill and I starting it out with the B pawn Capturing your own knight. Not a great start. That's okay. You didn't need that knight. Randy is using his knight to E2, which is right in front of your king. That's scary, but it's not check. So you guys are okay. All right, next shot. He's not messing around. He knows everything is on the line this game. The donkey. Okay, we got the rook. This could be good. You guys can go for a check here. Oh, all right. That's gonna be this square. Rook to G3. Not ideal, but not the worst. See what Randy does. King to G3. Wait. Randy just... Wait. Whoa. Guys, you just baited Randy. You guys are geniuses. You bring the rook out. Randy just tunnel visions on it to capture the rook. But now he's in double check. You guys are one turn away from beating the world champion of chess. As long as you don't screw this up. Next bullet, I will count starting now. You guys get one chance to end the game here, and then Randy will get one final chance to get out of check. Okay, queen. Amazing. Queen. We got a queen move. Next bullet. Rivali chooses the queen, and Rivali puts Randy in a third check. Okay. It's not checkmate, though. Randy can still get out of it. He can go any of these squares up here. So Randy gets one more turn. Can he survive? King to F1. Yeah, I guess that works. Kings aren't supposed to be next to each other, but we're just gonna ignore that, I guess, and keep playing on. So next bullet, Randy's alive. It's a new check. Yeah, kind of. I don't know what you call this. This isn't really check because this can't happen in a real game. Okay, trying to shoot Randy's king. I like the strategy. That's a good attempt, but we're not counting that. That'd be too easy. Forbidden love. Should we just end the challenge and say that you guys just fell in love with each other and chose each other instead of trying to beat each other in chess? Friendship wins. Nah, screw that. We gotta have a winner. It's called Randy check. It's called kinged. Okay, not quite. You guys are getting close. Star-crossed lovers. Okay, this is touching the knight. I'm gonna count this as a knight move. This one's touching the knight. Knight. Almost capture your own queen. That was close, but you're bringing the knight out there. Okay, this is a real check. That was a brilliant move to move the knight out of the way of the rook. Now Randy's definitely in check. No, taters, that was a brilliant move. Brilliant. Okay. Now Randy has to get out of check this move. Can he do it? For a second time. King to E7, he does! Wow. And you shot E7 at the same time. Randy's insane. Smells danger and gets out of there immediately. All right. Next shot I will count. I wasn't paying attention, so sorry if you actually shot one. Next shot from now on a white piece. Randy's not going down without a fight. I mean, he still is pretty vulnerable here. Almost hit the knight, not quite. He's still very vulnerable. You guys can get checks anywhere down this rank here. Or if we put like a bishop here or here. You got lots of options. I did limit the gun to only hit the chessboard. Yes. Exactly, Taters Nate. Oh, okay, that's touching by a pixel. I'm going to count this as a knight move. Next move is where you're moving the knight. Capturing your own pawn. All right. Every time I think you guys are cooking something, you take a step back. Randy's moving the king again. King to A5. Not in check, but very close to being in check from your queen. Okay. He's living very dangerously here. Oh, you wanted to shoot me? Nice try. I thought about that. Okay, pawn. The G pawn. Where's the G pawn going? It's going up here. You guys really like the F6 square, I've noticed. Okay. Let's see what Randy does. Will he move his king again? Bishop to B4. Okay, bishop to B4, giving some protection to his king. You guys tried to shoot it immediately. Interesting. Yeah, you can't shoot his king. Nice try, cheese. That is not one of the rules we set. I was born on F6. Molded by F6.
J0RTs, when the game is over we should just play gun chess, where every gunshot removes the piece, cause gun violence kills, and the first side to lose their king loses.
That's a great idea. I think we'll do that for a different stream, APOC. Thank you for the bits, by the way. I think we can have 2 redemptions for white and black, and then you guys can choose which colored bullet you want to shoot. And then if it hits an opponent's piece, then we remove it. I think that would be fun. Okay, we got this pawn again. You guys love F6. Where is this pawn moving? Down here. All right. Threatening the bishop. That's a good move. Let's see what Randy does. Knight to B6. Okay. It's moving more pieces in. 3-way chess. Oh, you guys are moving the queen right away.
You're lousy.
Not messing around anymore. Queen is going up here. Not check. Also puts your queen in danger. Okay.
Yeah.
Queen A7 for Randy. Okay, captures his own pawn. This is a close game. This could go either way. That is touching the rook square slightly. I'm going to count that as the rook. A good piece to move. We are moving that. I believe it's mostly on this one. Hard to tell. That's another good move, though. We got some pieces on the board moving up. Randy retaliates with rook to B2. This is the most complicated looking board we've seen so far tonight. Okay, we got another rook move. I caught that one. Rook to A3. That is another check. Okay. You guys have Randy in check for like the 3rd or 4th time this game. Surely this is it. This has to be the one, right? He's not going to wiggle out of 4 checks. In a beautiful pin. Yeah, he can't. Oh, no, he can. He can. If he was playing legal moves, he can capture there. But it's like a good discover on the queen. Anyways, can Randy survive for the 4th time? Here we go. Rook to E2. Oh. I deleted his rook. Rook to E2 captures his own knight, but that also puts you guys in check. How did we handle this last time? We got a double check situation again. Got a double check. Counter check. You have shot Randy's king like 6 times so far this game. He was in check first, so we win. Gave them both one more turn. Each side tries again, that's a tie. I think that's what we did last time, yeah. All right. I'm gonna give you guys both another turn. You guys keep shooting his king. Okay, next shot. Okay, we got the pawn. Got the pawn. If you can get rid of his rook, or you put your pawn here, that's still not checkmate. So let's give Randy one more turn. Knight to c4. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to end this on a tie. I'm just gonna keep you guys both in check. Okay, got the king. The first one to get out of check wins, or checkmates wins. Okay, you guys are moving your king into a different check. That was a legal move. So I hope that makes sense. The first person to either get out of check or checkmate their opponent wins. So it's Randy's turn. Bishop to g8. Okay, you guys are both still in check. It's your turn. It's the stupidest game of chess ever. You guys have both been in check for 2 turns straight now. Got a mosquito in my room. Okay, that's touching the knight. Got a knight. Knight here. Is this... it's not checkmate. It's getting kind of close, though. You're surrounding his king. It's getting kind of close. We're just blindly shooting. I wouldn't expect anything else. Bishop b3 for Randy. Bishop b3. This is the weirdest looking position I've ever seen. Okay, we got the pawn. This pawn, the c pawn. Up here, that's going to promote to a queen. You guys are both still in check. This is the stupidest position I've ever seen. Knight to d7. Okay, Randy moving his knight back here for another check on you guys. I don't even play chess, but I know this is a mess. This has been a position that no one's ever been in. We're making history today, guys. That's a nice fork. Yeah, it's like a triple fork. Oh, queen. You guys are moving the queen. You guys are moving the queen. Queen to here. That's still not checkmate, because he can just go here. But you're so close to checkmate. So close. Retaliating with another double check. Surely this is going to be checkmate, one of these moves. Pawn to g1. Now Randy is getting a queen. We've got 4 queens on the board. Okay, that's a knight move, I believe. I'm trying to keep up with this. Knight to here. That's still not checkmate. Okay, Randy's turn. Rook to d5. Rook to d5. Okay. Okay, that's a queen move for you guys. Queen move. Queen. I think that's more on this square. It did touch the king, though. Either way. Oh, I think since it's touching the king, we gotta give it to you guys. It's touching the king. I'm not going to be a stickler about it. If it touches the king, it's checkmate. That's a new rule I just came up with. All right. Twitch chat wins. Congratulations. You guys are the world chess champions of the universe. You earned it. I'm going to change your elo here. You are now +2.